Okay. Okay. So today, day four of the live session on part one. So we'll concentrate on section E and F. Um, as far as E and F, they look similar. They look similar, but heavy content on technical aspects. You should be um, applying that knowledge in solving questions. Um, as far as section E is concerned, internal controls and F for technology and analytics. I cannot say which one is important, which one not important. It is highly not possible. So every topic there is important. And even if you solve all these questions also, today also I'll show you different questions, but in the end, exam questions are different. All these things it matters in all the sections. Only thing is applying the knowledge what you learned. Let's recap. Internal controls. Internal controls. What is it? Simple definition of internal controls. What is that? It's the checks and balances. It's a process involving everyone where um, a lot of checks and balances are implemented in the company. The reason is huh? Objectives will be operations, reporting, and compliance. Operations effectiveness and efficiency, reporting financial, non-financial, and compliance to the applicable laws and regulations. As far as areas where we keep on talking about it, one of the important area which will be tested practically is segregation of duties. Segregation of duties principle. That is the hallmark of internal controls. What is segregation of duties? It is one person or one department is not allowed to do every aspect of one transaction. Hmm. Like there is AR cycle, AP cycle, payable, uh, what is this, payroll cycle. All these things that is heavily tested. And then there is a general controls and system controls. In general controls, there are so many controls. What is that? Primary, primary, secondary. Then in primary, there are four. What are they? Preventive, uh, uh, preventive, detective, corrective, direct. Uh, mm, okay. Secondary control, compensating and complementary. Uh, that area they will test you. Even in essay, multiple choices, you keep on getting the question. Then, as far as the objectives and corporate governance, this is all generic. First of all, why we want internal controls in the company? Uh, to mitigate the risk. To mitigate the risk of what? Fraud. What is fraud? Intentional deception, uh, sabotage to the resources of the company in order to gain personally. Okay, now two forms of fraud we studied. Yes, uh, misappropriation of assets, misrepresentation of financial statements. So, in order to, there is a risk that this is going to happen. Even in well-established companies who have implemented the internal controls. And then there are so many types of controls in general controls, and again in system controls that input, output processing, then batch controls, the list keeps on going. ಓದ್ ಬಿಡಮ್ಮ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಓದು.
System controls consist of general control, that is organization and operation computer facility. Primary controls, preventive controls, detective controls, corrective controls, directive control, and secondary controls. It is having two parts, that is compensatory control and complementary control. Time-based controls, feedback control, concurrent control, feed-forward control, financial and operating controls. It is having two types, financial and accounting, operating or administrative, and again people-based versus system-based controls, and last is broad controls, general and application controls.
General and application controls. In that there are so many things, like this, the list is endless. Then as far as standardized model for listed companies, that COSO, internal control, committee of sponsoring organization, internal control framework, 5 components and 17 principles, everywhere that is tested. How much percentage this internal control? 15. So out of 15 questions, 5 will be from this COSO model. Balance 10 will be from all these things, and all mostly are all application questions. For the given situation, you have to uh, apply that. COSO internal controls. What are the 5 principles without reading the notes? Control the environment.
Control activities. Information and communication.
Monitoring. Under that, you should know which one goes where out of 17 principles. Under the 5 components, which principle goes where. That mapping, that should be very clear. Okay. Then the cyber security, IT security, that is one of the main issue hurting the world right now. For that, in order to protect the company's systems from external hacking, cyber security, IT security is important. And for that, how to make sure that everything is correct. So you will read the data centers, protection of data centers. What is it? Hot center, hot site, cold site, and warm site. That area is also tested. And even in essay, um, you have to identify. In some paragraph, they are talking about that. You should identify whether it is a hot site, what is its pros and cons, what is advantage, what is limitation of that, and cold site. Hot site is what? Another name for that. Another name. Hot site. Mirror the data center. Mirror the data center. So, all those things, as part of business continuity planning, control procedures, risk, and all these things, you don't know where the question will come. Let's start. I'll send you all these questions tonight. But only thing is, don't share too much to others. It's not for public, it's only for the class. I'll send it to one person, you 4 share it with them. Okay, continue. ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೋ ಅಲ್ವಾ
ಬಂತು
ಬಂತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಓಕೆ
ಸರ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲೈವ್ ಇದೆ.
ಅದೇನು ಮಾಡಲಿ
ಅದು ಲೈವ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
ಇದೆಯಾ ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಸೊ ಇದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಲೈವ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡು. ಓಕೆ ಯು ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ What is the question? What control would detect the AR as invalid? Okay, AR clerk is a friend of a customer and she fraudulently reduced the AR from a specific customer.
Yes.
All are application questions. C, no? C. Automating it. Automation reduce the human error.
But still, how we can detect that?
It will give you red flag.
You are keeping automation.
Yeah, it will show you red flag. It will show you exception report.
Good morning.
Yeah, it will see if you are doing some mischief. Fraudulently, you are reducing the amount from a specific customer. It will alert the management, no? Like for example, here I am doing something fraudulently. There is a war room. They understand. Catch. Automation is the best. Okay. Actually, these questions looks little bit tough, but if you use smartly elimination technique, you will get it. Which is a decision point? Flowchart. Diamond. Diamond. Arrow mark or connection everywhere. It shows the flow like this, like this. Decision point is the diamond. Little bit go through that flow chart. Even it is there in the segregation of duties, no? In AP cycle, they have written some flow chart. Just pay attention to that. In flow chart, I expect around maybe 1 or 2 questions possible. But they'll not ask you too much like this. Maybe they will give you one small scenario here and small chart here somewhere. As part of the question, they will give you, and they will ask you what is this process informs, what is this process tells. That is possible. And remember that circle, rectangle, arrow is nothing to do with that. Arrows are everywhere. Rectangle tells about what the like this. Circle denotes what in flowchart. No, that is in flowchart. In flowchart. there is a way to tell that diamond is a decision point. Take any flow chart in the textbook, just see. Okay, later one person open the flow chart. Let's see. Next, which of the following is a correct definition of output control? Input processing, output controls. Hmm. Online, type your options. Everything looks similar. Be careful. Okay, if you get stuck, D, D. That's the best answer, no? Input the processing, output. How the input is will be output.
So circle denotes connector.
Circle denotes connector. Rectangle.
Operation.
Operation. Circle denotes connector, right? Connecting point. Rectangle.
Operations. Process of action or operation.
Action or operation.
Is there any reason, sir, for this?
Which one?
This diamond division.
No, that is a patented symbols from ISO. What is ISO? International Standards Organization. These all patented. Like, what is the meaning? That's all. Nobody can change it. Everyone, even engineers, understand that. Everywhere, the system flowchart will help you. All of the following can be considered output controls except
Shiva. That is all.
Huh? Unprocessed, huh? That is a word you should catch it. So it cannot be output. If you get stuck now, some terms like this you should. Oh, what is it they're asking? Output control. Okay, output means after processing. Input, processing.
A is telling processing itself.
Hmm?
A option.
No. Should audit.
Validity check is done when we are entering the data.
Yeah, but comparing means already output. Already it's done. Then we are checking the output. This one, independent party, Vaishali. Third party is auditing some process. How you are doing processing. That means it's already processed. So they are checking. Don't go with that process in this process. This is the, you see, partially complete. Means it has not become output. In E and F, this is the only way. But be careful when you select. You will get stuck. Okay. Which of the following controls could have been determined if the report was invalid? Hmm. Read Amma. A company.
Our company has been in the business of supplying sauces to restaurants for over 30 years. In a recent sales report, the sales manager noticed that a long closed restaurant suddenly had a transaction. The sales manager reported this to the accounting department and confirmed that the transaction was erroneous and should have been for different customers. Which of the following controls could have determined that report was invalid? Aging reports that identify accounts with no recent activity can be tagged invalid or deleted from the system. The master file should be tracked and logged to match against scheduled changes in the accounting information system. The accounting information system should have password protection, character checks in the customer accounting field.
One error happened. Long closed customer had some transaction. We erroneously entered that.
B.
Which of the following would have determined this report as invalid? What is character checks? Did you read that? What check would have prevented this? Suddenly, one entry is there in Closed account, closed customer. Now, if you tell me what is character check, I can understand. Alphanumeric.
Yes, sir. Alphabetically.
Did you get these things? What is the scenario? Hmm?
Closing the account,
Hmm.
some fictitious entry.
Has been made. Hmm. It appears suddenly. Hmm? Sales manager noticed and reported to accounting department. Why this transaction was erroneous and should have been for a different customer. If you tell me character checks means if you are thinking about alphanumerical, hmm, same name, hmm, maybe same name, suddenly one fellow entered, hmm, and it went to that old restaurant. Hmm. Yeah, that's what you're telling. Hmm. Like, what's your full name? Full name?
Your
Shiv Prakash with employee ID. Shiv Prakash.
But that account is closed.
Yeah.
So it would be so option A, aging.
Aging is after. If you wrongly enter a aging report with no recent activity can be tagged as invalid or deleted from the system. No, my question. First you said character. We're discussing that. Customer name is Shiv Prakash. There is you have one customer number. There is similar name Shiv Prakash, another customer number. Hmm? So if we go with the D, I'm talking. So if another Shiv Prakash Co, but it went to earlier Shiv Prakash, but that's not possible at all because it's closed. Earlier Shiv Prakash is closed, correct? Hmm. So D, I don't think so. Hmm? Yeah. Next, this password protection and all that is in accounting, they will keep it. Next, now you are coming to A, right? Hmm. A is aging report. Hmm. But it went to earlier Shiv Prakash.
If the aging report is removed from the,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
it can't be.
It can be A. If customer aging report. Uh, but the problem is that earlier Shiv Prakash customer is closed. It will appear. It will not appear in aging report. In my view, hmm, that the master file should be correct. Master file containing all the customers, no? Huh? From regular to regular, there should be control in checking that. Did we make deactive? Did we close it? Maybe some fellow reopened it. Are you all getting it? Some fellow see deactive we made it. You just understand this. Earlier Shiv Prakash, the company finance manager closed it. Hmm? Now somebody again unchecked it. Huh? unchecked it and erroneously entered there. That means your master file is not good. It is not tracking. If somebody unchecking means there is a big problem. So in my view, I think B. And if you see also why B is, I'm talking about it. The word master file, tracking, logging, schedule changes in accounting system. That makes more technical compared to A, C, D. Got it? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's correct. If you compare A, C, D, the more technical is B. That could have happened. Master file, master control account, it is called. Somebody deactivated correctly, Shiv Prakash, but another fellow unchecked it. I told you one IT fellow, one accounting fellow enough. So maybe that is this. Which is the example of processing control.
Okay.
Yeah, B is output, no? C is also output. D is a segregation of duties. Huh? A. Like that you should. Even if you are correct, just in quick seconds you go through B, C, D. And think about confirming the balance of accounts receivable means already output. Hmm? Reviewing exception report already output. That is segregation of duties. Processing control is A. Only way you will win this E and F is like hmm? Correct? Yes, to understand the flow and processes that decision point, circle, arrow mark like this. To instead of giving them 10 pages of the processes in PDF, if you give them one page flowchart, they easily understand. It's a language. Flowchart is a language. Remember this? Check digit we discussed. Hmm?
its value.
Somewhere in the textbook you read, no? Check digit. Ah, read now, yeah.
Online check digits.
Ah.
An algorithm is applied to any kind of serial identifier to derive a check digit. During data entry, the check digit is decomputed by the system to ensure proper entry, requiring the full number, including the check digit, to be keyed in all future data entry operations, eliminates the possibility of drop or transposed digits, etc. However, if the check digit is a sum of digits, transposition errors will not be detected because the sum of transposed digits will not change. For example, the sum of serial identified 136 is the same as the number of 361.
Ensure proper entry. This is online input related, okay? This is online input control. Check digit is online input control. Which one is that? See. Check to ensure the purchase invoice rates are entered in the numerical format only. This is a limitness check, right? Reasonableness test we do. Correct definition of input control. Huh?
B.
Input, right?
Prevent.
Yeah, you see all this is output. This is something SBLC. Like this also be smart. Especially. It suddenly maybe correct, maybe not be correct, but if you get stuck, time is running out. Like this. This technique will help you in E&F. Example of input control in this case.
Yes. C.
Hmm. This is output. Just now you said this one. This one, right? Yeah. Check digit. Yes. Yes. A. Yeah.
Yes.
This is what? What control is this? Access control. Access control ಓದಿದ್ವಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ
Yes, sir.
ನಾಗಶ್ರೀ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಈಸಿ ಇದು. ನಾವು ಗಾಬರಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. It's very cool, no? Switch off.
Output for
Not automated. Reconciliation of payroll, general ledger. Automated or manual? Payroll after processing, general ledger after processing, your reconciliation. Not an example of processing control. Easy. Just now you said, no? Payroll, general ledger, output. Correct? Huh? Not an example. B. B is output control, right?
Then C is also not processing control.
No. It is a processing. We have implemented this process. See, just now you said, right? Here. Reconciliation of payroll and general ledger system output you just now said, right? Confirming account receivable balance with the end of the account receivable. This is output, right?
That is output, sir. But having two employees depositing, comparing the results.
Process. Company has set up the process under segregation of duties. You must be, it should be like that. They have done the process.
Comparing the results with
Two employees count the cash and comparing results. Process, that is process. You and Vaishali, you have to count the cash before depositing in the bank. Okay? You need to count. I'm the finance manager, I will tell you. Now, as a cashier, you are a AR accountant, you are a AP accountant. I tell them, let Navya only doesn't count and go. You both count and give it to her. That's the process.
both the results.
Comparing both the results, like how much you counted, 50,000 rupees.
But that is a reconciliation kind of.
No, not reconciliation. We are just making sure that she goes to deposit correct amount. If there is a 50,000 you counted, if she also counts, double check. But forget about reconciliation. I have set up the process for it. This process should be like this, right? Firewall not correct. Yeah, not correct. Yeah, B. Firewall is bigger than normal antivirus software. Firewall is a external network. It prevents external traffic to the internal database. Of course, same, no, much more than that. So A, C, D, they're all correct about firewall. Vaishali, read which of the following?
Which of the following best describes the relationship between business continuity planning and corporate governance? These two areas are not usually related because business continuity planning is internally focused and corporate governance is externally focused. These two areas are not usually related because business continuity planning is performed by the management, and the corporate governance is performed by the board. These two areas are closely related because both business continuity planning and corporate governance are only concerned with external activities, specifically shareholder oriented actions and engagements. The two areas are closely related because both business continuity planning and corporate governance have to do with navigating changes and focus on both on internal and external basis.
B. Ilma? Big, big. ಯಾಕೆ B?
Corporate governance are not same.
Not same, but are they related or not? but you are telling they are not related. Not related is wrong. Not related is wrong. Related, correct. Related, correct. But which is more correct?
B, sir.
D. It focuses on both. Here they are talking about only external. Okay, so far 10 questions are done. I'm only telling you, be smart. You need not hard remember anything except in 2-3 questions that check digit. What is it? What is it? Right? Around 80% of questions here. 80% of around 10 questions so far. Okay. In section E, right now we solved around 10 questions, let's say approximately. 80% of that 10 questions are really enjoyable. For that, you should be smart. 2-3 questions you all struggled. What is it? Check digit. Another one. What is it? Firewall, easy. Firewall, we got easy. Which is it? Another one you all got. Somewhere you got stuck, no? Not output control, you got stuck, no? That question. Input processing, output storage controls. Otherwise, if you see all these things, smart way you can handle this. This is the only way battle is won. But having said that, you will not get even one question from whatever you practice in Hawk, in here, in there, question bank, had this. Unless you have this developed this smartness. Don't go literally, don't struggle here. ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ elimination technique. Backup. Company is updating its backup control plan. Which one of the following should be included in this plan?
A.
You're storing, you're backing up.
E.
Why A?
Backing up, there should be a proper restoration.
Restoration plan when it is interrupted or damaged. Right?
Facilities or something needed. Disaster control.
Debatable, no? You said some system should be there, no? If you want to restore. B. What is B? Oh, that can be your answer, no? If power is gone, how do you back up? I'm just debating. Anyway, C is not the answer. Yeah? Then you said there should be some system, right?
UPS is for current plans. ಇದು ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಬಂದು ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. As restoration word is there, we can.
ಈಗ ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಂಡು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಏನೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ.
ಏನೇ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಲ? ಚಾಟ್ ಜಿಪಿಟಿ.
No sir, we just verified the answer. That's it, sir.
ಜಮಿನಿ ಏನು ನೋಡ್ದ? ಚಾಟ್ ಜಿಪಿಟಿ ನೋಡ್ದ?
ನೋಡ್ ಬಂತ. ಬಟ್ ನೋಡ್ ಮುಂಚೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್, ಬಿ ಅಂತ.
ಬಿನಾ ಏನ ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ?
ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಎ ಸರ್, ಐ ಥಾಟ್ ಬಿ. ನಾವು ಬಿ ಯಾಕಿದೆ ಸರ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ?
ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಬಿ?
ಎ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಎ ಸರ್, ರಿಸ್ಟೋರೇಷನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್. ರೀಸನ್ a backup control plan typically includes procedures for restoring services and validations of the description, ensuring business continuity.
Okay, but don't. Yeah.
What about bees?
B is, as she said, currently. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಟಿ.
Backing up all the system in a pen drive. When this is demolishing, I can take it and use it afterwards. For that, proper restoration plan should be there.
In case of disaster. ಓಕೆ, ನೀನು ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ನೋಡ್ತೀಯ ನೋಡು, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗಂತೂ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೋಡಿ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು.
ನೋಡಕ್ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾನು ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಅಮ್ಮ, ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ನೋಡ್ತೀಯ ನೋಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಯು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವೈಸ್ಲಿ. ನವಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟಾಂಟಿಂಗ್.
Don't say. Don't say.
No, you learn positively. You learn from A. There's absolutely no problem. A ಇಂದ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. But only my worry is ChatGPT gives sometimes very wrong answer.
That's why we used to use 2 to 3 AIs and
check. Meta AI, Gemini AI, ChatGPT.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ.
No. Most probably the answer will be same. Sometimes if it is not, we are having answer inside. However, we use that for explanation.
But more correctly, Gemini AI.
Yes.
ChatGPT.
Wrong.
Even calculations, it says approximately this one. Maybe that's why B it says, but answer is C. No, you must use it. I'm telling you, use it wisely. Use it practically. Which is not correct. Disaster recovery planning.
fully configured. Fully configured is hot site.
Yes.
Warm cold site is a shell facility. It doesn't have anything. Warm, it has
More than
terminal ready, but needs to be connected, right?
Needs to be connected and data has to be transferred, not in real time.
Mm.
But hot site would be having
everything.
real time data as per this.
Yeah. See. That cold site is like a shell facility. Nothing is there. Just room, just empty.
This room.
Only room is there. You have to set up the hardware, terminal, all those things.
During the time of economic downturn,
My gut feeling is B. Hmm?
So,
Quickly. That is the word. The word is business continuity plan.
resume will be
Quickly. ನೋಡ್ಬಿಡು ನೋಡ್ಬಿಡು ಜಮಿನಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ
B will be that.
Let's see. I love that AI. B? ಅವಳು ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಜಮಿನಿ ನೋಡಿದೆ ಸಿ ಮೈ ಗಟ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ sometimes you can debate that also, but smartness. Economic downturn why na?
Contingency.
All of the following statements relating to general controls are correct except general controls except
B. Sir. You should not write the program.
General control. It is not a general control, no? Huh?
General control is somewhat prevention from errors,
Hmm.
detector.
Hmm.
This is writing the program for the system.
System control, no? That is.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
No, sir.
Hmm?
This control is wrong because programmers should be rewriting the code.
Hmm.
System analysts should not be having the access of code.
So B is correct.
B is a wrong control.
Wrong general control. So B is correct. Hmm? Question is except. Hmm. In that also it is wrong. Correct? That's what you are telling. System analyst cannot drive the program. That itself is wrong. In system control, that itself is wrong. But here the question is general control except. So B. Threats to information systems. There is a sabotage. Sabotage ಅಂತ ಓದಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. Total destruction. Sabotage. See, phishing is identifying identical website. Virus is a small computer program. Trojan horse is more severe, that's all. But this fellow deleted entire data, sabotaged it, destruction. A is not correct, C is not correct, D is not correct. Threats to information systems list ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು. ಥ್ರೆಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ನಾಗಶ್ರೀ ನಾವೊಂದು PDF ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಸಬೋಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾವೊಂದು PDF ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡು. Sabotage is total destruction, loss of data. Shivaprakash, it is not phishing. Agree?
Sir, I'm just understanding the scenario.
That fellow like Shivu got fired. You are in IT.
We logged it in.
No, before you leaving, what you did? You were a database administration. You were terminated because production system crash happened under your nose. Management terminated you. Out of a revenge, what you did? You just now said. Flash drive. You took all the company data and hit the delete button and went.
This is not cyber.
It's not a cyber crime, but you totally destroyed that company.
Phishing, virus, Trojan horse, everything comes under cyber.
Even why not Trojan horse? It will be having particular
He did not leave it anything, no. He deleted.
Sir, except IT sabotage, everything is cyber crime. This is not a cyber crime. It's an act which is
kind of.
Yeah, but this is a threat to information system.
We have physically deleted all these.
Threats. So I gave you a list, no, and threats to information system. ಓದದು sabotage ಓದು.
So sabotage is the disruption of an organization system, not for personal gain, but simply for revenge or in the spirit of
Vandalism.
Changing a company's website to include unflattering information that is not immediately noticeable is an example. Another example is a disgruntled programmer who injects a logic bomb into an application that will disrupt processing long after the program's departure from the company.
Actually, this one, sabotage, total destruction. That fellow did not do logic bomb also. Anyway, time is there, no? Before they will come to say bye-bye to you. You know, delete it. Okay, you're terminating me. Okay, now I'll do. Even logic bomb, it will take time. And the first sentence only you will get the answer. Read one more time, first sentence.
Sabotage is the disruption of
the
disruption of an organization system.
Disruption.
Not for personal gain, but simply for revenge or in the spirit of
Finish. Look. Revenge. These are all threats to information systems. Okay. Network controls. Best describes. Online, I'm not getting any answers. Type. See, as much they do not have an impact. No. Driven by IT professionals exclusively under their scope. Will wait. Network increase security for employees, but they do not have great impact or for because help secure information and restrict access. Robust network control help increase management confidence. I think D makes sense, no? Makes nice. Best to describe. Elimination. This is totally wrong.
It's not driven by
It's driven by the corporate governance, organization.
Inquiry, sir.
inquiry.
Inquiry, sir.
Sure.
Sure.
We got a question. Same condition, same.
Where?
Hawk coordinates. Makes it risk.
Reduce.
Reduce or it's BOD.
Reduce.
You cannot avoid anything. The risk of fraud is there even in the best internal controls if company puts it. No internal controls will guarantee you that everything, all the risk is avoided. Impossible. We only hope it will mitigate, it will reduce the risk.
Third option.
Third,
Mitigate risk.
too risky to go now, right now, Iran. But we're not talking about control here. We're talking about risk, how to reduce. Avoid, complete avoid is also. First question is the other question is controls. This is total strategy. Right now, nobody wants to go to Iran, right? Everybody getting out. I don't know how you will answer this big question. Internal, no, what did I say? Even no, internal controls are so robust, it cannot completely avoid the risk of fraud. Now, other question, risk of doing business, that you avoid. Russia, Ukraine, Iran, North Korea, even the American companies, they don't go there. You'll study again in part two. Come on, finish part 1 and part 2 later on. Join.
Yes, sir.
B is what type of control? B is what type of control? B. D.
Preventive.
Kind of access security.
B, no? 2 and 4. Providing manuals is directive, no? Policies, procedures, manual 3. Yes? 3 is a directive. Right? A is ugly sentence. That one is ugly sentence. Okay? Let's take break.
Means corrective controls will be, because after reduction we are doing correction, so
In that way. Yeah. But you should institute all the controls. For control, everything when you implement it, it's costly only. But benefit is always there. Correct. Okay, after that we'll take section F like this and bye bye.
Which under it comes under course only. But for IT, control over business. That's six principles, something it will come now. Now, actually, it's there in Hawk. So it is not tested now. Hobbit. Hobbit is removed.
Okay, now quickly section F and then we'll finish. Section F, again, same strategy you should have. Okay, it starts within the information systems, that MIS, management information system, and within that accounting information system, transaction processing system, all those clear definition and meaning is required. And then DBMS, database management system. What is a database? What is DBMS? What is RDBMS? Relational database management system. What is it? How? Tomorrow, if you get a question in essay, briefly describe RDBMS. What do you write? RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. Book, close one. Nagashri. How do you type this?
Telling relation between tables and
Conversion of data into organized, structured table format into rows and columns.
Conceptual arrangement. Byte, field or column, row or record, file, table. Okay, that is RDBMS. And after this, we talk about how this RDBMS is used for query using SQL, structured query language, and then data life cycle. 7 phases of data life cycle. What are they? In 7 stages: input, DLC, data life cycle, in that one of the very important phases, analytics, data analytics. There are several ways to analyze the data, tools to analyze the data: sensitivity, regression, coefficient, Monte Carlo simulation, types of methods of data analytics. What are they? Predictive, prescriptive. First is descriptive, prescriptive, diagnostic, and predict. So all these are very, very important. Then there is a network analytics, and then abnormal detection, abnormal. Okay, text analysis. There is something called text analytics and network analytics or something is there.
Network security.
No, it analyzes abnormality, deviations from expected results. Okay.
Standard.
Then in that data mining, searching for unexpected relationships. Okay, unexpected, not expected, unexpected relationships, and we make out what we should do. Then the finance transformation, business transformation technologies, RPA, AI, different types of AI. In that, little bit carefully, AI, they ask you a lot of things nowadays. You're all searching AI. Okay, and we are in the AI age. You will get question even in essay, any type of AI. What is it? Expert system, CBRS, case based. Then network, network AI, all those things. Then business intelligence tools, blockchain technology, RPA, then concept of SDLC, system development life cycle. In that again 7 phases will come. Okay. After that implementing business intelligence tools like OLAP, then IoT, concept of IoT, Internet of Things, then record retention policy, then that data visualization tools. Data visualization tools. Well, 1 minute I have here. What is the benefit of using histograms?
P. Variable has changed.
Yeah. So, demonstrate how market share and return on sale vary by the total sales for each product. There are two variables: market share, return on sale. Line chart.
Two variables.
Market share, return on sale. That's the best depiction. which is the best answer describing BI and process automation. Read now, read. Let's finish in 20 minutes. Let's finish. I have to.
Which answer business intelligence, business intelligence and process automation. Business intelligence aggregate data and present its visible visually in a manner.
In concept.
Which answer best describes business intelligence and process automation? Business intelligence aggregates data and presents it visually in a manner that enables users to sort and filter through volumes of different data types with ease. Process automation leverages business intelligence to make decisions. Business intelligence aggregates data and presents it visually in a manner that enables users to sort and filter through volumes of different data types with ease. Process automation reduces the amount of time the BI data can be consumed by the end user. BI aggregates data and presents it visually in a manner that enables users to sort and filter throughout the volumes of different data types with ease. Process automation gives the organization the capability to eliminate or reduce administrative processes that were traditionally manual in nature. Business intelligence aggregates data and presents it visually in a manner that enables users to sort and filter through volumes of different data types with ease. Process automation encrypts sensitive information automatically.
RPA is a BI type, right? Robotic process automation. It's one of the business intelligence type, right? Yes? No? What is it?
Business intelligence tools, basic components.
Power BI, Tableau. When they will become effective? When RPA processes large amount of data, right? Repetitive data. It processes fast. Voluminous data, it processes fast. And then business intelligence tools such as Tableau, they take the data and depicts in a visualization. I'm just explaining which is it. Process automation RPA.
Oh,
Repeated process is automated, right? Huge data, big data. Okay. That answer is there in A. Process RPA is a process automation.
robotic process.
Yeah, bots processes big data in speed, and then you put Tableau and other business intelligence tools. Select it and it will throw in a visual presentation. There's a link.
Business intelligence. Better decision data.
PI, right? Hmm.
It starts with
Just now I
action,
explained. Yeah.
like
No,
it starts with
Structured, unstructured, semi-structured.
variability. Variety of data.
Structured, semi-structured, unstructured. Big data. Right? Hmm? You're not comfortable. What is in volume?
Size.
Magnitude, size.
How much?
Velocity,
Speed.
Speed of
Speed.
data.
which is an example of unstructured data. Why be market?
Functionals using facial recognition to valid gap quality, they are banned the gaps from matrix. Facial recognition is not.
Why D?
Local economic factors are just unstructured data. We have to know proper material reports are available for that. Just the we will be getting just knowledge on that, and then we will convert it into data.
Hmm.
So that's not a structured data. And casinos have facial recognition patterns, so that's
It's a
recorded
structured.
in the
It's a structured.
structured data.
Question is unstructured. Yeah.
No, sir. Is
Hmm?
yes, sir.
Hmm? In what situation we need data analytics?
In option B, it is telling about daily reports and also.
Hmm.
In A, it is talking about data visualization.
B?
Sorry, in D, it is talking about data visualization. Sir. In B, it is telling like
Automation.
automation.
In B.
A also it
In
is
B,
A.
A is automation. Hmm.
B
B,
is visualization.
visualization, dashboard. D is also visualization.
visualization.
Then
C is
yeah, right now. We see.
yes.
You want to analyze whether fraud has occurred or not. Yeah, correct. Hmm. We take the data and analyze it. ABDE. Correct. ABDE.
Yes.
Excel spreadsheet is why you are removing A? Excel spreadsheet, no?
It's not structured.
No.
Semi-structured.
Which classification is correct? You mean A is structured? Hmm?
Not sure about that. I think A is structured.
A is structured. In that case, C, D, E you are going. But what is C? C is unstructured, no? Hmm? B, what is B? B is a structured one. Form 10K. Form 10Q, you file, what is it? XBRL, Extensible Business Reporting Language. Structured.
XBRL.
XBRL, I'm telling you, Extensible Business Reporting Language, in which companies files their financial statements. Structured. If you, anything should be with B. So A and B is not answer. So better answer is D. D. XBRL documents upon the Form 10K is filed in XBRL. Hmm. In that SCC is a format, no? That is
Form
XBRL.
10K.
That's all in XBRL format. So if you tell A, B, you are leaving B, which is very, very structured.
Data publication.
When you publish, right? Yes. Okay, I'll send you this PDF. You just go through. Which is least likely reason for record retention policy? Least likely. B is likely. No, we need to have. D you should have. C also it's correct, no? Employee should know. How is record retention is connected to data analytics? As an employee, you should know. 7 years is the data retention policy. There is a
Even A is also correct, right, sir, to improve the quality of data.
old data. How you maintain the quality?
ಸರ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದೇ ಸರ್ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ರಿಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ತಗೊಂಬಂದು
No. After data analytics, everything will become final, right? And then you use it for audit. No, record retention policy will not help you to improve quality of data analytics.
Take out all the unwanted data, quality of data will be there.
No, just now you said the quality of data analytics. We said data analytics is before.
A is not relevant, but still C is also making it is just an awareness for the employees
Yes.
to
Understand the responsibility.
yes.
Yes.
But that's not the reason for retention of the data.
Least likely to be the reason for record retention policy.
So we are
If
asking for
if there is a record retention policy in your company
so
and
maybe
there is a awareness is there with you, how company will put awareness in? Only when they have a record retention
I
policy.
think this is they're asking for least likely reason so that we are selecting
Option
option A.
A. Yeah.
Because this is also not a perfect reason.
No. This is
Is it just
as a
making
no
an
as a
awareness?
no as an employee. As a manager, I have to tell you, don't shred that, don't delete that. We need to keep that. So for that purpose, you should be aware of record retention policy. That is also one of the reasons why we keep record retention policy. Like FCPA, SOX awareness, we also give awareness in
But the
each
purpose
department.
of the record policy is to
Keep the records safe.
availability of the
Safe records.
safe records and
When there is a need, it should be available.
purging these sensitive documents.
Yeah. So we should tell employee, don't do that.
But that's the process itself creating awareness to the employees. So how it will be related to this record retention policy?
If you have a record retention policy, that is a reason to create awareness also. Otherwise, what you will talk? Suddenly, if I don't bring, you will shut it. Here, A is the answer to your question. If we have a likely reason, here least likely we answered A.
Yes.
But your question is, if we have a record retention policy, it will make easier for employees to understand. I should not shred this. This balance sheet I should keep it. This trial balance I should keep it.
These will be coming under controlling all these things, but main purpose of the record retention policy is not.
Who said main purpose? One of the reason to create record. We never talked about it. Where is the main purpose here? Reason
To create
record retention policy is to make you aware.
Okay, sir.
That is not the main reason. Main reason you have to follow the law. In America, 7 years you have to follow the law. That is the main reason, to comply with the law. But also, I should make you aware, I should train you. Otherwise, you will go and shred that paper. Otherwise, you will go and throw that paper. So, when you know, when you are aware, oh, in our company, there is a record retention policies, what type of control?
This is control activities.
Directive control. In case you are in dilemma, you will refer the policy. But if I don't bring awareness to you, how do you refer the policy? You should first know whether there is a policy or not. Correct? So, record policies, procedures, guidelines are directive policies. In that, if record retention policy is not written, and I have not given you awareness, how do you refer? That is not the main reason, but that is the reason. Otherwise, we will write a record retention policy, we'll keep it. How we will come to know? In my company, how many years I should keep this file? How do you come to know? Only when you are aware of it, right? That's not main reason. B, C, D are the reasons. Correct? Okay? I think with that, let's close it. Let's close it. Hope this 4-day session is of value to you. Good luck for your exams. Go ahead and kill it. Okay, online people, offline people. Enjoy. Okay, all the best. All the best. Love you all. Bye bye. Bye bye from ArivuPro. Bye. Bye bye bye. Last week is probably where is it? Mouse there.